Hello everybody and welcome back again. My name is Steven and welcome back to another League of Legends-esque video. So today is actually coming up with some awesome news. So instead of talking about what's on the PvE, we're actually talking about what's coming next to the PvE. So if you guys was watching the MSI event yesterday with the game SKT versus EGD or something like that. I don't know the names off by heart. I know SKT. If you haven't watched that game, go watch them. It was flipping amazing. I'm not going to spoil who won, because I know who won, because I was watching the entirety of it, and it was amazing. But after the first game, they showed us something just special. And that is what I'm going to be showing you guys today. This is the new Champion Spotlight no, not Champion Spotlight, it's the Champion Reveal for the new champion called Ekko.
People waste a lot of time. Then they wish for more. They want more hours in their days, more days in their years, more years in their lives. Because if they had all that extra time, they could fix any mistake. I don't need hours or days or years. I only need seconds. Here's the thing about time. If you can't make the most out of any given moment, then you don't deserve a single extra second.
And there you guys go. Holy hell, was that awesome. So, guys, that was Ekko. The boy who broke time, I believe is little like sub-category is. And he does look awesome. You know, he uses time. He's basically just a stronger version of Zilean, what we can see so far. But unlike Zilean, where Zilean doesn't even use time, apart from one ability, and his ultimate, kind of. He uses, this new character, Ekko, uses time as his main mechanics, which is awesome, because Zilean is not very, well, good. He's really bad. So it's finally they've added someone who's actually very good and with time, because where League of Legends has wind, like Yasuo, you have fire, like Annie Brand, water, Nami, electric, you know, we've got all these different elements and stuff. We've got, like, space with Veigar. But we don't have anything with time, specifically, because Zilean doesn't really use time to kill people. He uses time to speed himself up and revive himself, or an ally. But no one uses time to fight. Unlike this character, Ekko is the first champion we're going to see who's going to be using time to fight you. And I'll just quickly play this again, but I'll have it just in the background for you guys. But you've got to admit, it does look flipping awesome, what we see of Ekko. So I'm just going to quickly break it down as we go along, because there's some couple of stuff I want to point out. So first of all, we just get this normal scene, still nothing. So if we just keep on going, we've got some characters around. There's our first look at Ekko. He looks awesome. And then this character pops up. There's been loads of people like saying stuff about him, about this new guy. We don't even know who he is. He's just a generic person. Loads of people have been saying that this could be a new Urgot. This is going to be the new Singed. It's more possibly the new Urgot, but come on, Urgot is an AD carry. Well, that's his primary role. But this guy is melee. He's not Urgot, so stop saying he's Urgot, for God's sake. He's not. So anyway, so here we go. We just seen him use some time, and we seen him at the beginning of the trailer where he pulls like this little can thing, and that basically is like the setter. So that's where you set which point of time you want to go. So that's mostly like when you first hit your ultimate. You set a time, and then you can go out, do something, try to kill someone. If it all fails, hit R again, and it reverts back like nothing ever happened, which we see in this. But here's the key thing. As you just seen there, he's still damaged. This means if you're taking damage and you do this time revert back, it's not going to give you health. You are still going to be damaged. You're still going to have low health or whatever. So you can use it like the plan round, and if something goes wrong, you could quickly revert back. But you won't be able to use this as like, oh, this plan didn't work, better change it, try to do something else, because you're still damaged. You can use this to get away, or if you think you can still go in and kill them, then you can go in again. But you've got to be careful what you do. And we don't know exactly, this is me just speculating, but that's how it seems like that's going to work. So it's going to be very planning out what you're going to do. So are you going to finish them off? Are you going to go back in, try to kill them? Or are you going to fall back? Also, another thing that I'm not too sure about is cooldowns. What's going to happen with cooldowns? Because if I use my ultimate to use the time revert back, by the way guys, it might not even be his ultimate. I'm just saying his ultimate because it's more likely. But if it's not his ultimate, well, if it is his ultimate, then what happens if someone else uses ability? For example, if I'm playing like, I don't know, Jinx, and I fire my ultimate, if that ultimate is about to connect, and he uses revert time back, that ultimate is going to miss, because he's just reverted time. But is that Jinx going to get her ultimate back? Or is it going to still class as that she's just fired her ultimate, that's it, she doesn't have that ability anymore? Because that does seem a little bit unfair if that happens, because you can just use this to revert time back, and if you're going against, let's say, like a mage who, once they've used all their abilities, a lot of the mages are really useless for a couple of seconds until they can get all the cooldowns back. If Ekko uses this ability at the right time, he could just make a mage completely useless, which doesn't seem like it's going to be a thing that's going to happen, but it's there. So I'm actually quite interested to see how Riot goes with this, and are they going to make it so Ekko can make it so his enemies completely waste their abilities, or is he going to be a bit more tactical, because when he uses this ability, they're going to get their cooldowns back? And also, I've been talking to someone about this, and that, how is he going to play with teammates? For example, we've seen Ekko been using his ability to go back in time, but is he going to be in an area, or is it going to be global? I can't really see it being global, because it'd be a bit stupid, and it will, really screw over a lot of other lanes. For example, if he's in mid lane and he goes into his enemy, fails, uses ultimate, but at the same time bot lane went in, and bot lane almost got a kill, and then Ekko uses ultimate in mid lane, how's that going to interact with those guys in bot lane? Is it going to do nothing? Is it going to affect them, or what? I want to know. that's why I'm so interested in what Ekko is going to do. Even though personally I'm not interested in playing him, because because what we know so far, he's a assassin. We don't know if he's a jungler or a mid laner. I'll say he's more of a mid laner personally, because he looks like a lot like how LeBlanc and Yasuo plays, very in your face, one-on-ones and all that, because of his ultimate being the time revert, so he seems more like a one-on-one person, while jungler is more of like a helping team out type of person. And in that trailer we see Ekko not really helping anyone that much, we just seen him fighting someone. Now that could also revert back to supports, but I'm not going to talk about that. So yeah, and as you guys should know, we are expected to get another mid laner and a jungler this season, because if you guys don't know, Riot releases a minimum of 5 champions, 1 support, 1 AD carry, 1 mid, 1 jungler, 1 top laner. We've got the jungler this season already being Bard, so we still got the AD carry coming, the mid laner coming, the jungle and the top laner. But I think the mid laner has already been taken up now with Ekko, because I can't see him being a jungler, but that's what I think. But what do you guys think? That's what I want to know. If there's something that you guys want to know, maybe discuss between yourselves, and I'll be happy enough to join in the conversation down below in those comments. If you type what you think about this guy, if there's something that you want to have a little conversation about, maybe how he's going to be played, his abilities, is a passive or something, because we have no idea, so it's all speculation at this moment, until I'm guessing either tomorrow, which is Tuesday the 12th, or Wednesday the 13th, most likely, is when we will know about Ekko, because he's going to be released on the PvE over the next few days, because as you guys should know, the PvE is finally over. We'll be expecting our update probably this week, and at the same time this week we'll probably expect Ekko to be released on the PvE. So yeah, I can't wait to see what we're going to get out of Ekko, because he does seem really awesome. So anyway guys, I've been Enderstate Steven, sorry for rambling on for a little bit too much, but yeah, have a little conversation down below. What do you guys think about this guy, and holy hell does he look awesome. So anyway, hope you've all enjoyed today's video, and I'll see you all next time. Until then everyone, bye!